Regarding this part, we have a false edge parry followed by a cross thrust, passing forward from Porta di Ferro Alta. Then, passing toward our right side, we strike a false dritto to the hands and the tramazzone in cinghiara Porta di Ferro may be stretta. From Porta di Ferro Alta or guardia di testa, the opponent starts a punta infalsata to go on with one or more mandritto. We stop his attack on the thrust. We parry with the false edge and we begin the riposte. The riposte could be a 3 times action, it depends on the opponent's behavior and on the stances he will adopt. Parried the punta infalsata, we can have a bind or not. The movement we do from Porta di Ferro Alta is little and not very strong. After the parry, we have 2 options, a straight thrust to the face or a thrust from the bind in opposition. It depends on the parry, if we have kept or not the contact with the opponent's sword after the false edge parry. In both cases, we turn the true edge toward our right side to protect us from a remise to the same target. The falso dritto we are going to strike has to be fast and as a counter-attack to the opponent riposte. It will work only with a good choice of time. Passing toward the opponent's left side with the right foot is very important and the loading of the falso dritto has to be a quick recover from the crossed thrust. Indeed, if the cross thrust has been parried and the opponent starts a riposte to the head, we can cover ourselves in guardia di croce, like we've seen in the part 1 of the first assault. But if we want to contrast the attack, we should avoid the riposte passing to our right side in the loading action of the falso. In another application, we can feint the thrust and strike with the falso, the hands uncovered because of the parry. Here we find 2 kinds of application. A new attack after the falso dritto and a combination with 2 feints. In the first case, we start a new attack when the falso dritto doesn't reach the hands, so we strike again to the upper part left uncovered. Beyond that, we can try a 3 times action, where we strike to the head with the tramazzone after 2 feints, the first to the face and the second to the hands, following an high-low-high pattern. As previously seen in part 1, we move away from the opponent with a short sequence of disengagement. From cinghiara Porta di Ferro, we begin to move backward. The left foot goes near the right foot in guardia di croce. Then, with the little leap, we finish in Porta di Ferro Alta after a falso dritto to the hands. From cinghiara Porta di Ferro, we defend the upper part from a roverso, fendente or squalemolo, crossing the hands and pushing the sword over the shoulders. Moreover, we can parry and hit the opponent's hands with a falso dritto.